So, Battle 2 against Zarpasso. Ooh, Essence of Evil, Thrall, Leprechaun, Zul'Goth. The danger here is clear that obviously Zul'Goth kills somebody outright. Leprechaun starts battles with full mana and explodes a load of green gems. This is going to fill up Thrall pretty much straight away, who destroys loads of gems, charging up their Zul and their Essence of Evil. So all very good on this team, dangerous indeed. This team could work. The only danger is their Leprechaun is guaranteed that mana when it casts, and I am no way guaranteed Daughter of Ice and Drowned Sailor conversions to get my team working quickly. So I'm not going to use this. This team is very good, but you know, as much of a control element as it is, and this is kind of like a Hail Mary on just exploding stuff and seeing what happens. This is almost just as much luck based in a way, because if you don't get that luck on those conversions, then you are not going to get your team going. Right, so I'm not going to go with that. Nah. I might give this a go. Been super successful in PvP. King of Ravens explodes all purple gems and spirit gems and deals damage to the last two enemies boosted by spirit gems. Now, because it converts 2 blue gems to spirit gems when its turn begins, if you get a conversion on that or can explode those gems, you can suck the mana out of the enemy team really quickly. Even though this starts with full mana, it's very satisfying to actually take away the mana from a Leprechaun when he starts. And you can do that with Inari. Starts battles with full mana, converts green gems to spirit gems, so effectively green to blue. Despond deals damage to an enemy equal to their attack, then deals the same damage to all enemies above and has a summon at the same time. So not too bad, and also drains 3 mana from a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems. So pretty decent. Might roll with that. This is the other alternative. This is like a double insurance, if you like, against that opposing team. If we didn't have any conversions here, we can cast our Leprechaun and explode those green gems, charging up our Zul that way. But no, I'm going to actually have a roll with this team. I want to see how it does in Guild Wars, so let's give it a go. In Monk class, gain 3 mana when matching 4 or more gems. Snap Freeze is good. Fey Vengeance, rock solid, yeah, pretty decent. First thing I was looking for is that blue to green, or even this. This is going to be better than nothing. At least it's going to stop Leprechaun casting straight away, but you can look for green to blue effectively. So let's see if there's anything in our favour. And not doing absolutely straight away. But this is a not bad second prize. We can make this match here. It's going to take some mana away from their Leprechaun. The Thrall's ready to go though, but if we get any sort of conversion on the blue again, we can get going again. So we'll take this first. Keep an eye out for these blue to green all the time like this. This is really good. Their Thrall thinks he's about to cast. No, you're not. Your mana's gone, mate. Now this is really cool because all these spirit gems here, they've got next to no mana anyway. But we do need this, so we'll take that. We're still going to leave a lot of spirit gems there. We get a big boost on this, look, plus 60 damage, but we'll take that because I want to get my other troop charged up, even though Despond is not a main troop. So in that case I might actually not do that at all. I might actually just cast this, do massive damage. Wow, look at that, and it charges up the King of Ravens absolutely straight away. You can do this because drain 3 mana from a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems, but we don't need it because they haven't got any. So in that case we'll save wasting the turn. And the purple gems are going to disrupt them one, so that's good, we'll do that. That should have put them in range for my life and death to finish off their Zul. Oh yes, by 1. Very close. But I still don't want the Thrall to cast. So do we have any Inari conversions still? We can finish them off with these actually. That's going to actually finish off the last 2 troops as it is. But blue to green is a no-do. So I'm going to cast this. They're gone. Thrall's lost his mana again. It's just not his day, is it? Not his day at all. And what should we do next? Should we do a bit of life and death, or obviously we'll grab that first. How much damage does this do? 54 effectively. Don't mind giving them 1 whack. What's better, this or this? Well, that does charge up the team, so let's roll with that again. Nope, nothing on our blue to green conversions. We can do a little bit of life and death tomfoolery if we need to. Or we can charge up our King of Ravens. I think that would be favourite. Let's make sure I'm not going to create a 4-match there anywhere. Oh, Thrall. Thrall thinks he's about to cast. Is he actually going to get to cast this time? I think he might be. Blue to green is a no-go. No way of making this work either, so let's just do a little bit of that. 3 out of 4 of our team are immune to mana drain themselves. This has got mana shield, so even though those spirit gems got destroyed, then we're actually not going to suffer from them. This is one cool thing about monk class as well. Sky Ancestry, immune to mana drain, silence, fairy fire and mana burn, and the top troop is also immune to mana drain, so very cool. I think I better take this wallop here because I don't want to take that myself. Binzo, ooh, we've got nah, because we're still going to get walloped, didn't we? So we kind of have to take that and party. Now we have this here, which we absolutely will do. And we'll do, oh, they've got barrier, that's a bit annoying. Right, so Thrall's not ready, so for that reason I'll do this first. On him, take away that barrier, then cast this to win. Not sure how many points that's going to score, but it's quite a lot of fun. 1,328 Guild Wars points. Third battle is against Crixo. Ooh, it's a nasty goblin team. Stringfiddler, Gobtruffle, Fundigus, and no, it's Turnip. It's going to start with a 50% start because they're in Archer class. Entangling the first enemy at the start, so have to be wary of that. And damage and then create green and red. So that's going to charge up the rest of their team. So certainly we need to freeze these suckers as well as restrict their mana. So this team could work, but I absolutely need a freeze in this from the get-go. So I'm going to edit this team ever so slightly. In fact, because I didn't actually use Despond that much in this, I'm going to actually change this around and have a double quick start effectively. I'm going to chuck in a good old Leprechaun. Like that. So if I don't get this conversion from the start, then I can just explode green. And hopefully, because we convert 2 blue gems to spirit gems when my turn begins, that pretty much, hopefully, will guarantee some mana drain on the opponent. And then we can rely on our King of Ravens and our weapon to do the business. But I didn't really need life and death either, so I don't know whether to swap that out for something else either. But no, that's good. That should be okay. Let's check the banner. Ooh, that's kind of inaccurate now. Let's see what we can do. Don't want minus yellow. Leprechaun's not super important, so maybe okay. No, I'm going to stick with that banner. That's okay. No, ooh, oh no, that's better. Even better. Right, we'll stick with that. Good, good. Right, so... Oh, nearly forgot about the class. We need to freeze. We need to freeze. I'm going to start in with Frost Mage, I think. Still get a 50% start on the weapon, but 25% chance to freeze a random enemy when an ally casts a spell is useful. Snap freeze, yes. Insulated, anti-magic sphere, mana source. Deluge, really good against likes of King Gobtruffle. If we get 4 matches and we are submerged, that is not going to touch us. Extra blue. And I don't think this one's relevant. So yeah. Right, let's go. So double chance to restrict their mana. Purple, 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 purple. Good to go. Right, so first things first, let's have a little look around. For this, green to Spirit Gems, effectively green to blue. So nothing doing with any format anyway. But I have got the option of casting Leprechaun. It's going to take out this blue one here. So I'm going to drain the mana a little bit as well as charge my team up. So it's not a perfect start, but it's better than nothing. So let's go for this. Can look for every single round this green to blue. Leprechaun is charged again, so that's quite handy. Convert this one here, but it's not ideal. Could cast Leprechaun again. Their weapon is halfway there. Got freeze on 2 with the enemies though, so this is not too bad at the moment. As long as I get my Leprechaun up. Don't really want to explode these Spirit Gems because I'd rather leave them there for the boost on damage. I don't want to give their hero any chance of getting going at all. There's no yellow and brown on that side of the board for them to pick up, so that's why I'm reluctant to take this, because it's going to give them the yellow. Which will go straight onto their hero. So I may cast Leprechaun, see what happens. Just going to drain their mana even more. Not by much though. This is the only one. Oh no, there's 2 that's going to be picked up. So that's pretty good. Yeah, let's do that. And we've got a jammy extra turn out of it. And we will take that slice of jam. Alright, so might as well do that. We can chuck Life and Death on them first, because then we get an extra 2 Spirit Gems appear the next round instead. Not too worried about taking 1 skull hit. So let's do that. This is going to boost up the damage when we cast Leprechaun, or obviously we can still look for this conversion, but it's still not exactly working for us. That's why these 2, Leprechaun and Inari, are really good together, because Leprechaun can take out those gems instead, or we can just do this, do some really good damage and take them out that way, or do good damage at least. Excuse my throat. Right, so what do we do? Do we just explode purple, do some more damage? I think so. Got this green storm going on at the moment, enhancing our green. A lot of green to blue conversions, but nothing that does a 4 match. It's not essential though, we can just cast Leprechaun yet again. Excuse my throat! Got a frog in my throat and it ain't going nowhere. Right, so this is going to wipe out the bottom 2. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. They got charged rather fast there, but we can still take it away if we want. It's not a 4 match, but hey, we're still going to take away their mana. And the goblins can still be annoying, even when there's just a couple of them. So, the trouble is I'm only going to take away that 1 there if I cast my Inari. I'm better off probably casting Leprechaun here, I think. Cause some disruption, do a bit more damage, drain a bit of mana, had a chance of a 4 match, didn't happen. But because I've jumbled the board around, you can look around for the mana drain again. Nothing really doing on it though, so a little bit unlucky on the green to blue at the moment. So let's cast, should we do this, or we get our Life and Death ready while taking away the blue they want at the same time? I mean, I'll get their String Fiddler up the next round, but then I can cast my King of Ravens on the next round. Yeah, that sort of makes sense to me, kind of. Say bye to some more mana. Oh, we lost a troop. How annoying. That's the only thing. He's a dicky burrower. He's a little bit squishy. Don't know if I need that or not. Probably not. Let's give him a punch in the face. He's ready to go again. Do we have green to blue? Nope. No spirit gems there, but we can cast Leprechaun and see what happens. Not much there to explode, but we may get a jammy format or a jammy punch in the face from a skull hit. That would do. Either way, it's a win. Bit annoying to lose that troop. That's kind of the reason why Despond was there. So, but Leprechaun came in handy too. So, yeah, kind of a bit of a yin and yang there, of which is better. Leprechaun's really good for generating the mana and exploding the gems. But Despond really useful again for that. Summon and damage as well, but 1,435 points. Fight 4 is against Ferranti 1983. And we have Lamashtu, Life and Death, Arachnian Weaver, Lust. Lamashtu converts yellow to purple. Starts battles with full mana. That's going to charge up their Life and Death and Arachnian Weaver, which does excellent damage. And then Orb Reaver class, which is always a pain. Let's just check this. Yep. Root Trap. Okay. Alright, so not a lot of point in going with this one. The mana drain is not going to be that great. Orb Reaver, this has mana shield, immunity to mana burn, mana drain and mana steal, so that is the main threat there, as well as Arachnian Weaver. So I might just go back to this one. Lamashtu is going to convert yellow to purple. But we have two chances of red to blue and yellow to blue. So we can convert away those yellow. So that is a... So that is a natural sort of defense to that. So I think I'm going to go with this one. Let's try it out. Right, so we have red to blue, yellow to blue. Let's see what we've got. Let's try this one first. We have a few okay 3 matches, but nothing on the 4 match side of things. Red to blue, and again, close, but no cigar. How about their horrible lot? Yellow to purple. They don't have anything great either. Right, so that being the case, we can concentrate on our own team more. Let's take something where it's going to cause minimum disruption. Don't want to do that. It's going to give them a load of brown, which is going to fill up their life and death really quickly. So I'm not taking that purple match over there. Hopefully the AI will take its own recommendation in a minute. What should I get? Should I get purple? Yes, I think maybe. To check around for any possible cascade. I could take this brown here and that'll give me purple at the same time. But they do get some benefit from this. So I'm tempted to take that one away. Yeah, I might do that. Okay. Obviously, yellow to blue is now no good because yellow has been converted. Red to blue, anything doing? Not really, still got that single one there. So yeah, that's not any good. But let's concentrate on our own team then. It'd be handy if you got this charged up. It's maybe the time to take this one. Right, now we can have a cast of this maybe. Let's check our conversions again first. You never know how the board can change sometimes. But nothing really doing on the conversions because not a lot got changed. Right, so let's go for it. Zul's nearly ready, but not quite. No 4-match. I'm dropping that one down. Their Life and Death is one away from being ready to do its annoying stuff. Well, they're going to get their Life and Death charged anyway. If I take that for my Zul, then they're going to get the brown for Life and Death. So I may as well cast, just to double check these, yellow to blue. Here's a no-do. Red to blue. No. Right, so I might as well cast my Libram then. That is guaranteed to get my Zul up. You chance leaving them a 4-match, of course. Have I got plus red on this? I have, +1 red. Right, so double check this was not stealthy. And it wasn't. So I can actually take this red. That'll charge up my Zul. Then I can kill their hero. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And get a lucky 4-match. So all that extra thinking was for no real reason. So we'll just get rid of them. You're gone. We're not frozen on anything, so we can take that very happily. We now have this conversion here, yellow to blue. May as well do that. Oh no, we're not. We've got we're entangled, and it's doing no good at all. May get something dropped down in our favour though. So yeah. So even though it seemed like a waste, it actually turned out pretty good. So let's cast our Zul face. Who should we take out first? Take out Lust. Her lusting days are over. Right, may as well cast this then. Get rid of all them skulls. Try and charge up the team. Didn't look for that, I should have done then, that was clumsy. Red to blue, not too much doing. Yeah, I'll take that. I'm just going to bring that red nearby. The Libram's nearly charged up and... oh, not quite. I'll probably take this then. Because red to blue still not a thing. Right, may as well cast this again. Come on. Give me some juicy mana. You know you want to. Still nothing on the 4-match red to blue. Let's guarantee this then. Let's get this. Let's get this done. Kiaboosh. He survived on 1. How annoying. Be gone, foul spawn. And what was that one worth? That was 1,607 Guild Wars points. Final battle against the Paragon is Seba SPL, or Sebas PL. Stonehammer, Divinia, Fist of Heaven, Mercy. Okay, strange team this, but not dismissing it, but there's no real damage in this team regarding spells, just what they get from skull drops. Mercy gives a life to the weakest ally and transforms purple to yellow with a cleanse. Fist of Heaven explodes yellow gems at a summon. In Elementalist class as well, of course. Divinia explodes all red gems, cleanses and gives life. So this is a lot of life to this team. And Stonehammer stuns and burns enemies, creates red and brown, gains life, and has fortitude and unbreakable. Reduce damage from skulls by 80%. So this is more, an elementalist. This is more a annoying team, but in a good way. Because it can be really survivable. Obviously, Zul'Goth is a good way to take this out straight away. Instant kills, don't matter how much life they get, that is a good way to deal with that. I'm tempted to give this one another go though. Not this one. Where is it? That one. But change my Leprechaun back to Despond, maybe. I like the idea of stopping Mercy from casting and things like that. Yeah, right, I'm going to edit this team. I'm going to just put Despond back in. That was in its original guise. That's how it was designed. So it was designed that way for a reason. I think I just changed it against that Goblin team because that Goblin team was particularly dangerous. It's still the right banner, that's fine. And about class, do we still need Frost Mage or are we better off with something else? We could go Elementalist. Because we don't really need the 50% start with life and death on this. This is all about that mana drain. And the King of Ravens. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is change the class to Elementalist. Changing the team against my better good here. This is, normally I design these things in a certain way and it's all for a very particular reason. Too late now. Right, so blue to green is okay there, or it's even better there. So Mercy, you don't need the Bane of Mercy to counter Mercy because you can't use Bane of Mercy today without losing points because you need to use purple, but you can take that. And Mercy's lost some of her mana. What a shame. Right, you can take a bit more from her now as well, but even better is this. Oh my goodness, Anari's so good, and it creates all those spirit gems, and now we can do really good damage straight away on the enemy, while making Mercy go from fully empowered to nothing. She's got literally no mana anymore. Really cool. Right, so let's cast Life and Death, start sucking the life out of those last two. Let's get our King of Ravens up. Try not to get him killed this time. Got it killed earlier. What's this going to do? Boost to 24, not too bad. Such a good troop, while keeping the enemy totally restricted from mana at the same time. Don't really care about being entangled. Losing the stun is a bit annoying. Converting the 2 gems to spirit gems when my turn begins is really cool. But this is going to at least wipe out one. Yeah, it's going to wipe out Mercy. So let's do this first so we get an extra bit of life ourselves out of it first. So let's take out their last troop. Come on, King of Ravens, don't die on me this time. I might as well grab that, see what happens. Oh, he's got the most damage here. 56, 53. Let's do, what do I do, Life and Death? King of Ravens, chance of an extra turn. No, don't get clobbered. Don't get clobbered, you need to survive. King of Ravens is gonna die again. How annoying. Skulls either side. So I need more Despond up, really. To get a summon back in, so at least finish with 4 troops. Yeah. It happened. Right, let's get some mana for my Despond, because I want to finish with 4 troops. Might as well get that, because Stonehammer wants that. Not going to do that just yet. I want to get my Despond up. Should work out slightly, don't know. Oh, see, that's the thing with the devs never being completely clear on the Guild Wars scoring points. It's like, on one hand, I could be better off doing this and casting that and waiting for a skull hit or explosion or something to finish them off and finish the fight early, but with 1 troop less. On the other hand, I'm actually better off charging up my Despond, taking a few more turns to do that. And is that worth more or less points? No one truly actually knows. Such is the nature of Guild Wars. The strategy fighting sort of puzzle game where you're supposed to score points, but no one actually knows the full rules. I think that's slightly bizarre myself, to be honest. Right, good, that's done. Well, their attack's none, but I'm doing this for the summon. Right, can I drain some mana? I can, because that's not going to kill him. So let's do a little bit of that. He got it back, but I can take it away again and be annoying. Oh dear. And we got an extra turn. Let's do that. And dead. Could I have done that anyway? I don't know. Whatever. A win's a win's a win's a win, he says too many times. Yeah, fun team that. Just got to watch out for the squishy dicky bird at the top. A little bit squishy. So 1,659 Guild Wars points for that battle there. So we'll have a look at how many we've got in total. Nah, that's a bit low. Yeah. Nah, not happy with that. So yeah, the King of Ravens team is good for draining mana and stuff, but maybe it's just not quick enough, not devastating enough to actually score good points on Guild Wars. So effective, but only if you don't mind taking a few less points than normal. But I do like to try out these new teams just to see how they perform. Always interesting to know. But there's the teams. If you enjoyed it, it'd be cool if you hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.